Hi everyone, my name is Junon Macéus. I have a health science background and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to my book below. This video is about, based on MBTI theory, which feelers are the most logical. When we look at the 16 MBTI personality types, they can be grouped into two main ones. So 8 thinkers and 8 feelers. Thinkers put more emphasis on logic when making decisions, whether it's external logic or internal logic. By contrast, feelers put more emphasis on ethics and morals, whether it's external or internal, again, to make decisions. Now, what is interesting, if you look at the first 3 functions of any personality type, it lets you know if a thinker is still rather empathetic and if a feeler is rather logical. In the case of feelers, if their thinking function is the third one, they're more likely to be logical compared to feelers who have a thinking function as their fourth one. For example, ISFJs have introvert thinking as their third function. By contrast, ESFJs have introvert thinking as their fourth function. So if you were to talk to them, you would notice that the ISFJ will come across as more logical. And you'll see also that the ISFJ is probably better in math and science than the ESFJ. Now, what is interesting is that a person's thinking function, whether it's introvert or extrovert, will make a difference. So for feelers who have introverted thinking as their third function, they will come across as even more logical than feelers who have extroverted thinking as their third function. For example, ENFPs have extroverted thinking as their third function, and they will come across as less logical than INFJs. And what is interesting is that if we look at, let's say, center perceivers, ESFPs can go either way. So although they have a thinking function as their third one, I've met many ESFPs who are really bad in math and science. So that is kind of interesting because when you think about it, usually there is a consistency across, let's say, MBTI theory. But by contrast, if let's say you meet an ENFP, they usually are able to understand math and science. So it seems that ESFPs, it can go either way. Either they really are really good at it or they're not. But in general speaking, if any feeler has a thinking function as a third one, they're usually more logical than the ones who have a thinking function as a fourth one. So all this is that it's very interesting when you actually look in real life how this puzzle is put together. And another aspect is that if a feeler does not have a feeling function as their first one, they tend to be more logical than the ones who do. For example, INFJs are a lot more logical than ENFJs because ENFJs have extroverted feeling as their first function and their introverted thinking as their fourth one. It's almost like there is a battle between feeling and thinking. And if the feeling function is way up there, it sort of like goes against their thinking function. So that is the typical case of ENFJs. So let me know what you think about the content of this video by commenting below. If you like this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button. Also remember to click on the notification bell to be notified of other videos I'm going to be making. Subscribe to my channel and we will talk soon.